In previous video we talk about the triangle law, that is it was the triangle law, sorry, it is a triangle law. Okay, this was the triangle law. This is A, this is B, this is C. So the triangle law C says that the resultant vector, it is A plus or B vector. Okay, now we talk about okay, listen once again. Okay, now we talk about the parallelogram law. Sorry for my spelling mistake. Parallelogram law. Okay, it was nothing. It is like, if you understand the triangle law, so it is nothing. So the parallelogram, so first like this vector is from the two adjacent side of parallelogram. Say this is the vector A, this is the vector V. Okay, now let's imagine this vector. If you shift the vector in upper side, okay, once again a little bit thing, a vector for example is placed in different position using, if we use in this direction, means that way, or that way, is it perpendicular, we only move it. Okay, this is okay. If we if we say direction in this each direction, if you want to if I want to make the direction west, so we use minus sign. It means the backward sign of it. So if we say this now west become this. Okay, so this is the overall. The shifting is only applicable for this way or this way, this way, this way, only perpendicular way. Okay, parallel. Now this is a parallel moving. Now if we shift this vector B, it become this. Now it become parallelogram law. Okay, so the resultant vector of the parallelogram is the middle, that is the diagonal of the parallelogram. Okay, so in this vector, say this is A, this is B, the resultant vector R it is in the from diagonal. Okay, like in a triangle law, if you understand, this is first of all the resultant vector R, it is vector A plus of vector B. Okay, if let's take, if it happen, I'm only doing with you, this is our triangle law. Okay, if we shift this vector that way, that is shifting this vector, this become this vector is B. Okay, now if this become parallelogram law, so you can see that it become the parallelogram law. This vector C, in this case this is B, this is A, our shifted vector. Oh yeah, it become parallelogram law. Means this is nothing, it is a triangle law triangle laws modified version. So means if these are the two adjacent side of parallelogram and the resultant is the diagonal, means the vector which are from its middle part, which is R A B, and always is the same logic. Means it was same, the resultant vector R is always A plus of B, because we know the triangle law. Okay, same triangle law. If we want there to there, this means this to this, and this is the overall. If you shift to the vector B to A, that position. I hope you understand what I am saying. Let's take some understanding use a question. For example, this is vector 5 I cap. Okay, say I means in x direction, I x direction, and x-axis. Say J means y direction, x-axis, y-axis direction, and Z means K means in Z direction. Okay, for example, we know this is our x, y, and Z. So this is I, this is Z, this is K. This is x direction, y direction, z axis. Okay, x, y, z axis. Oh, same direction, three-dimensional sphere. Okay, and this become say 7 j cap. Okay, the resultant in the triangular law, it become R. So R is, means you walk 5 meter and then 7 meter. The overall you walk 5 in east direction and 7 in say y direction, say west direction, for example. This is the overall meaning. Or in parallelogram law, same, the shifting of this means for parallelogram this is 5 I cap and this is 7 j cap, and the overall vector will become r, which is 5I plus 7j. Means the resultant vector is a plus of vector b, it is 5I cap plus 7j cap. It is the overall meaning of parallelogram law. In next video we talk about what is the magnitude of the vector, the resultant vector. And the overall nothing, it is the a square plus of b square. But we also do some interesting factor, use some questions to better understand the resultant vector. Okay, I hope you understand. If you understand, like, share and subscribe.